Right. To finish up on this video, people say the low larynx technique is that which gives the voice size. You must sing with the larynx low. It's the only way. I don't agree. I don't think you can sing with the larynx high, like that, because that would be a tightening of the voice. You know, if you let it tighten. You don't have to let it tighten. It can be nice like that. As I said, Björling did not cover. He just sang straight. So if he sang, for instance, Le belle forme di show, io le belli, le belle forme di show, io dai veri, svani per sempre sogno mio colore, l'ora è fuggita. And if you want to add where he got that, where that overdrive thing he did, hey non amato, he just added air. Hey non amato, like that, with the diaphragm. Now, if you do that with cover, which is your alternative, if you so desire, to make your voice bigger. So, carezza, mentre io fremente, le belle forme di sciogliere dai veri. Natural, no cover. With cover. Let's see. Matria fremente, le belle forme di sciogliere dai peli, etc. Now you get to the end is where you see, and the high notes where you get the big difference. Because natural would be, hey, non amata, which is, good size, whatever, but with the cover. Hey, non amata. I mean, there's no comparison. It's volume-wise and power-wise. So the real power is not in the low larynx. It's whatever, you're choking. The real power is putting appoggiare. How about that? Setting something, lean against something. And what are you leaning against? You're leaning against your diaphragm? Well, you probably, you have some pressure on your diaphragm. Take a breath, and you can feel it, with your hand, like that. Okay, fine. But I think the real lean is behind the nose when you initiate the cover. That is the real lean, the real appoggiare that I think that they originally were talking about, the one that really matters. Not laryngeal tilt. What is that? I'm tilting my larynx? I mean, I don't even know how you could do that. I mean, I'm sure your larynx moves as it moves as you go up. Maybe it moves. It's connected like on the sides, and it goes like this. It rotates or whatever it does. It's like kind of analogous to your your jawbone. It rotates. Or it goes, swivels in there like that, like this. Okay, but I don't know if you need to make a science out of it. You need to know, oh, my larynx is tilting, my larynx is rotating. I think it's unnecessary. What's important is you have that little bubble in there, space bubble. Ah, not ah. Of course, who's gonna sing like that? Ah. I know people that graduate from school with a degree in voice. They don't know how to make they don't know how to make that sound. I know a person, I'm thinking of him right now, who said, how do you do that? It took me 4 years to figure that out. Oh well, it should take you 4 seconds. So the low larynx is not, for me, it's not the way. You create some space in the throat, some comfortable space that's sustainable, maintainable, just a little bit. And then you sing through that, and you don't use, you don't tighten the throat to make notes. Whatever the vowel, and you just sing the vowel. So you have the space in the throat, no strain, no movement, no up and down, as much as you can. Just leave it neutral. Neutral. Don't make it an issue. You open your mouth maybe as you go up. You can open your mouth without opening your throat. See? But that sound is pretty much the same. So leaving the throat alone and in a state of openness is like it's your start point, and opening your mouth are two different things. Also, don't be one of these down mouth people. Oh, that doesn't work. This obsession or this thing with vertical aperture, that's not the way to go. It's stupid. It changes everything. Nobody talks like that. Oh, hello. God. Unless you're going to be in a cartoon or something. You're going to be like a caricature voice, like a cartoon voice. Something stupid like that. Hello. Hi. There. More like this. Look at this Caruso photographs where he, Michael Trimble, the former, well, he's still a singer forever, but the Metropolitan Opera tenor who does videos, shows photos on his wall of the Caruso vowels, straight from Caruso. Ah, eh, E, O, something like that, but not exaggerated. You can read Caruso's book with Tetrazzini. He talks a little bit about it. Doesn't give away any secrets. You have to read carefully between the lines to understand, to get any secret from his book. That's the problem. In order to understand what the secret is, you pretty much have to know everything except for that final ingredient. What makes this mix unique or whatever? What makes this cake mixture, this cookie mixture, whatever it is? What's the secret ingredient to the brownie mix? And you know it's something, but you can't figure it. You're like, God, what is it? But after you know every other ingredient very well, then you can read someone else's, whatever they do, or whatever their super secret brownie recipe is, And then you're like, aha, I get it. But the problem is that you gotta pretty much know almost everything before you have the big revelation. Unfortunate. So, the low larynx, for me, does not increase the size of a voice. That's not, in my opinion, what Delmonico used to make his voice from very peanut size, leggero tenor into like Mario Delmonico. The cover is what transformed his voice. Now, you could start with a beautiful voice and sing natural and leave it that way. Let's say you don't have such a beautiful tone and you want to say, okay, well, I'm going to be a tenor, but I need something to boost me. So then you learn the cover to make your voice more powerful, and maybe it takes on a few more characteristics that work for you, that are marketable or that people want to hear. I mean, Corelli, as I said in my interrupted video, no big deal. His voice appears sound like this, and when he sing a song, a natural voice, he sing very light. So he would sing, I don't know, I'm trying to think of an example. M'ha che domani Nina vi fate sposa ed io vi canto ancora serenata. But that's not the way he produced his voice. M'ha che domani Nina vi fate sposa ed io vi canto ancora serenata. There's a difference. It's the cover. Of course, the throat maybe goes a little bit deeper, but they go hand in hand with each other. And when he learned how to do that, then his voice, maybe not the most beautiful, natural voice, but when he put the cover on there, yeah, his voice, you got to do really incredible things. So that's my suggestion. Sing natural, or find a teacher or someone that knows how to teach the cover, not where to cover, because that's a bunch of crap. The cover completely. And it'll turn your puny little voice into something heroico, something heroic. And then you can sound, like a little junior Pavarotti or a Corelli, because Pavarotti does cover. You can tell. My old teacher said, he does something with his upper lip. He brings his upper lip down. Guy had not a clue. This guy had a music school in Europe that aspiring singers would attend. This guy was clueless. I mean, can you imagine paying thousands of dollars to go to a music school and the guy doesn't even know what cover is or techniques? But that's why Corelli that's what he used to get those notes, because you're singing against something. You're singing against, the palate or the back of the nose, and the sound is bouncing off of them like a soundboard. Bang, bing, bing. So in microseconds, boom, 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 it strikes that behind the nose, and then it flies out of your mouth. So it picks up speed, and it picks up resonance, and it picks up velocity. And then it flies out of your mouth, and it just sounds, and you get those Corelli type notes. which, you know, that's what everybody wants. I mean, that's right. Yeah, and Pavarotti was a junior version of that. You get the pulse, you get the emotion, you know. So that's the Italian way. If you want to do the Björling way, you do that one, and just pump a lot of air to an open face. Face is open. With more air, we'll make it more powerful. Is with the cover, and you don't need as much air, and the sound is, I don't know, 3 or 4 times bigger. If anybody ever wants to know, anybody has any questions, anybody wants to figure themselves out, contact me, and we'll talk about it. Until then, ciao for now. Good night, good luck, goodbye. I'll come back when I have something interesting to say. Maybe I'll do a fitness video or something. That seems to be, everybody's a fitness expert. We'll talk about biceps or something. Okay. See ya.